Hello friends, welcome here at TNV Academy. In this session, we will understand the clause 6.2.1 General, initiating audit of ISO 19011-2018. Let's understand the requirement of the clause 6.2.1. In this chapter, we will cover the requirements of the subclause 6.2.1 General of the ISO 19011-2018. Here is the reference clause of the standards from which you can read more and which will help more to understand this chapter. Requirement of the clause 6.2.1 depend upon the requirement of clause 5.5.5 assigning responsibility for an individual audit to the audit team leader. 6.6 Completing audit. So to understand the requirement of this subclause, please complete the study of subclause 5.5.5 and 6.6. Therefore, understanding the documentation requirement would be easy. Now, we will discuss the outcome of this chapter. This chapter enables to understand the auditor how to conduct and initiate audit. Now, we will discuss the introduction of this subclause. In this subclause 6.2, initiating audit has total 3 subclauses, and in this session we will discuss the subclause 6.2.1, that is General. In the General, we will discuss the responsibilities of conducting audit team, and you can understand this General subclause 6.2.1 by complete study of clause 5.5 and 6.6. And now we will discuss the deep understanding of this subclause 6.2.1. Let us talk about the requirement of the clause 6.2.1 General of ISO 19011-2018 standard. The responsibility for conducting the audit should remain with the assigned audit team leader, see 5.5.5, until the audit is completed. To initiate an audit, the steps in Figure 1 should be considered. However, the sequence can differ depending on the auditee, processes, and specific circumstances of the audit. Now, we will understand the explanation of this subclause. The authority for conducting the audit will be same with the allocated audit team leader till the audit finishes. To understand the assigned responsibility for an individual audit to the audit team leader, you have to do the study of clause 5.5.5 and understand the full requirements of completing audit. You have to understand the requirement of clause 6.6. To understand the initiation of audit, you have to read and understand the steps given here in the figure. As the figure explains, first is information collected from the source, that is client, and information collected on sampling basis, and then audit evidence and information which is collected from the client and interested parties will be evaluated against the audit criteria, which would be defined by the individual managing the audit program, and then some of the audit findings raised by the audit team after evaluating the audit evidence, and then that evidence and findings reviewed by the audit manager, and then final audit conclusion is given by the audit team. The audit members and technical expert cannot raise the non-conformities at first. They will discuss the findings with the audit team leader, then he or she will assess and then decide that they have to give findings on that particular point or not. However, the sequence can differ depending on the auditee, processes, and specific circumstances of the audit. Dear friends, we have now come to the conclusion of this training session. See you soon with an exciting new topic. Till then, goodbye.